However, I have to file a motion to get him to leave me alone so we can both go and live our life in peace. Like, I'm confused because y'all know peace is what I want. Like, I don't want no smoke, bruh. Like, I'm too happy right now. And maybe it's his lawyers, but y'all all still together. I don't play that. You have the control to tell your lawyers what to do. It's awfully strange how every single time something come out about me, it come out on the same blog. It starts off little, and then it gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. I have the proof that you're paying people to post this stuff. Like, come on. Like, this is it's a lot.
Teyana Taylor is beyond frustrated with Iman Shumpert and is wondering why he won't just leave her alone. Even though their divorce was finalized a year ago, he seems determined to make her life difficult. Recently, she has been in the spotlight after going public with her new relationship with Aaron Pierce Massa. But instead of moving on, Iman reportedly lost it. Things have escalated to the point where he has allegedly been stalking her and her new boyfriend, which is disturbing on its own. But it doesn't stop there. Teyana also claims that Iman has been paying blogs and media outlets to spread lies about her. According to her, he has been creating false narratives to make her look bad, especially regarding their divorce. For the longest time, Teyana tried to keep things peaceful, but it looks like she's had enough and is ready to call him out. Now let's break this situation down. From the beginning, Teyana has made it clear that she wanted to keep her divorce private. When she initially filed, she even chose to use their initials instead of their full names to avoid media attention. She didn't want the world involved in her personal life. However, for some reason, Iman fought hard to have their full names included in the legal documents, knowing that divorce records are public. This is how their split became news in the first place. When Teyana first announced their breakup, she carefully worded her statement, saying they were separated, not divorced. She also made it clear that cheating was not the reason for their split. She reassured everyone that despite their separation, they were still committed to co-parenting their 2 children. At the time, she didn't say much else, only addressing the situation to stop people from running with false rumors. She wanted to protect everyone involved, including Iman. But now, things have taken a turn. If she's finally speaking out in detail and going off on him like this, it's clear she is completely fed up. When she went live on Instagram to address everything, she did not hold back. She revealed that Iman had been making up stories about her.
It's not true. Y'all forgot after the divorce, he went and did skits. He went and did skits, creating a narrative about the da-da-da. Man, that lady took you for all you got, da-da-da. He went and did skits. He's been throwing shots at me the whole time through his music. He's doing skits. Like, at the end of the day, y'all didn't see me do none of that. I've done nothing but work my ass off and mind my business.
And trying to ruin her reputation just because he couldn't handle seeing her happy with someone else. Instead of moving on with his life, he was wasting his energy trying to make hers miserable. At this point, it's obvious that Teyana is done staying quiet. She tried to be fair, she tried to keep things private, but now she's letting the world know exactly what's going on. What do y'all think about this whole situation? Do you think Iman is out of line, or is there more to the story? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video. But that wasn't the only thing Teyana had to say. She also shut down Iman's claims that she took everything from him in the divorce. According to her, the rumors about her going after his money were completely false. The media articles, which she believes came from Iman's side, made it seem like she was greedy and intentionally tried to take all of his assets. They painted her as someone who wanted to get her hands on the money he earned during his NBA career. However, Teyana wasn't having any of it. She immediately denied the accusations and made it clear that whatever she received in the divorce settlement was rightfully hers. It wasn't about taking something that didn't belong to her. It was about getting what she was entitled to. She also revealed that part of the settlement included damages, which means she was compensated for the hardships she faced throughout their relationship and divorce. Teyana has remained quiet about a lot of things.
But one thing you will have clear is that Teyana ain't take nothing from Iman. Oh, and that $1 million, y'all claiming that 7-figure, 8-figure, that it was a one-time fee of $1 million in damages. When Iman crashed the $400,000 Rolls Royce and Iman whatever other stuff he did, that was the things he had to pay me back. Iman left me with a whole lot of shit. That's another thing. Let's be clear with that too. When you're dividing marital assets, when you're dividing houses and stuff, if it's still bills a part of it, if it's still whatever taxes, who do you think got to pay for that? Because bitch, let's be clear. Bitch, you think auntie want to be stuck paying taxes and bills and da-da-da-da? No. But guess what? I've been doing it.
Now, for context, last week it was reported that...
But she wasn't going to let this false narrative continue. She didn't just randomly demand money from Iman. She simply received what was fair based on their situation. The way she sees it, the truth needs to be heard, especially when false stories are being spread to damage her reputation. At this point, it's clear that she's fed up. She's done being silent while people try to twist the facts. It looks like she's ready to set the record straight once and for all. What do y'all think about this? Let me know your thoughts in the comments! Last week, reports surfaced that a Fulton County judge in Georgia officially ruled on the financial terms of Teyana Taylor and Iman Shumpert's divorce. According to the ruling, Iman was ordered to make a one-time lump sum payment in the seven-figure range. In addition to that, he is required to pay $8,000 per month in child support and cover the full cost of private school tuition for their two daughters, Junie and Rue. Despite these payments, Iman was able to keep several of his assets, including all of his investments under Shumpert Investments, his condo in Miami, and two homes located in South Georgia and Decatur. As for Teyana, she retained complete ownership of her businesses.
The shit only got put out because Iman leaked the divorce documents from Jump Street. Our divorce was private. Our proceedings was private. Everything was private for a whole year. Y'all didn't even know. I'm gonna give you one even better. The same time that I filed for divorce, I still had Iman opening up for me on tour. Iman was still with me on tour. Let's talk about it. Iman was with me on tour. He is not him. Maybe it's his lawyers. But y'all all still together. I don't play that. You have the control to tell your lawyers what to do. It's awfully strange how every single time something come out about me, it come out on the same blog. It starts off little, and then it gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. I have the proof that you're paying people to post this stuff. Like, come on. Like, this is just, it's a lot. It's a lot.
Tailor-made and aunties, along with all her jewelry, a Mercedes Maybach, a $70,000 Mercedes Sprinter van, a tour bus, and her Bronco truck. Additionally, she was awarded 4 marital properties, though the exact locations and details of those homes were not disclosed. Reports suggest that the total value of these properties exceeds $10 million. In total, her settlement includes luxury vehicles, real estate, and business assets, while Iman is responsible for ongoing financial support for their children. However, the financial...
I always held Iman down. When Iman stopped playing basketball, I got him on the shy. I called Lena and said, yo, these motherfuckers is playing with my husband. Like, he's so much bigger than basketball. He's so much bigger than boom, 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 boom. Like, he could act, he could model, he could boom, 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 he could do whatever he want to do. Let's get him where he needs to be. I got him on into his acting. So we're not going to do that.
Financial agreement isn't the only thing making headlines. According to TMZ, Teyana has accused Iman of intentionally leaking information about their divorce to the media in an attempt to damage her reputation. She claims that his actions have led to misleading news reports, which have fueled public backlash against her. She also pointed out that the timing of these leaks was suspicious. The details of their divorce just happened to go public around the same time Iman released a new rap song, making her believe that he was using their personal drama to generate attention for his music. If true, this would mean he was deliberately stirring up controversy just to promote his project. Frustrated by the situation, Teyana even took legal action. She requested that the court...
I'm begging y'all. I am begging y'all to let me get my back blown out in peace. All right, bye.
Court hold Iman in contempt for leaking confidential details about their case. At one point, she even asked the judge to consider jailing him as a consequence. However, during a recent live session, she clarified that she wasn't actually trying to send him to jail. She was simply angry and wanted him to stop spreading false narratives. Even though she admitted to being upset, she stood by her claim that Iman had been deliberately making her look bad. From her perspective, she has tried to remain private about their divorce. but he has continuously made it difficult by bringing their issues into the public eye. At this point, it's clear that the drama between them is far from over. Teyana seems determined to set the record straight and defend herself against what she sees as an unfair smear campaign. Meanwhile, Iman has not publicly responded to these accusations. What do y'all think about this situation? Do you believe Teyana's claims, or is there another side to the story? Let me know in the comments. What makes this situation even more upsetting is that Teyana stood by Iman and supported him after he left the NBA. She was there for him when he was transitioning into a new career, helping him find opportunities in Hollywood. Through her own hard work and the connections she built in the entertainment industry, she made sure he had a chance to succeed. Instead of appreciating her efforts, it now seems like he's trying to bring her down. After everything she did for him, it's painful to see him allegedly spreading negative stories about her and making their divorce messier than it needs to be. She didn't have to help him, but she did because she cared. She wanted him to have a future beyond basketball, and she used her own influence to open doors for him. Now, rather than moving on peacefully, he's reportedly making things difficult for her. If the rumors are true, it looks like he's intentionally damaging her reputation, which is disappointing considering everything she did for him. It just goes to show that sometimes, no matter how much you help someone, they won't always return the favor. Teyana went out of her way to support Iman when he needed her the most. She stood by him, helped him transition from basketball to Hollywood, and made sure he had opportunities to build a new career. She did all of that as his wife and as the mother of his children. Yet now, this is the kind of treatment she's getting in return. It's no wonder she's upset. Anyone in her position would feel the same way. To make things even more interesting, she has now openly confirmed her relationship with Irvin Smasa. And let's be real, this must have really gotten under Iman's skin. It's no secret that her moving on is what triggered him to start acting out in the first place. He was fine keeping things quiet when he thought she was still single, but the moment she found happiness with someone new, he suddenly couldn't handle it. Now, instead of letting her live her life in peace, he's reportedly trying to make things difficult for her. It seems like he just can't accept that she has moved on, and instead of focusing on himself, he's choosing to stir up drama. At the end of the day, Teyana is standing her ground, and she's not letting his actions break her down. Iman wasn't going to sit back and let this slide, so he had his lawyer release a statement denying everything Teyana claimed. According to his attorney, Iman never leaked any details from their divorce case to the media. The lawyer insisted that Iman had followed the court's orders by keeping all documents sealed and had no intention of sharing any private matters with the public. But despite this official statement, many people didn't believe him. Iman has a history of being spiteful throughout their divorce, so it wouldn't be shocking if he did leak information. Let's not forget when he got so mad at Teyana that he cut off the utilities in her home, knowing their kids were there in the middle of winter. This wasn't just a petty fight.
And he took that away from me. So I'm begging y'all again, please, 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 just give both him and I some privacy when it comes to this divorce. And honestly, this divorce is signed, sealed, and delivered, so hopefully this never even have to come up again. But please, let him do what he's doing in peace and let me do what I'm doing in peace.
He left his own children without heat just because Teyana had enough of his cheating. Even then, she still tried to protect him publicly, denying the reports. But court documents later confirmed that he actually did shut off the utilities. That wasn't even the worst of it. Teyana revealed that Iman was emotionally and mentally abusive throughout their marriage. She stuck by him through his struggles after basketball, using her industry connections to help him land Hollywood gigs. But instead of appreciating her, he became more insecure, leading to constant fights. She filed for divorce in 2021, but gave him another chance, only to realize he wasn't going to change. Even as a father, she claimed he wasn't present for their kids. He allegedly smoked around them and once put them in a rideshare alone in a strange city while he took a private car. Witnesses even testified that Teyana constantly offered him more time with the kids, but he always made excuses. On top of everything, Iman tried to flip the narrative by accusing Teyana of being aggressive. He claimed she would hit him when she was upset, but she wasn't about to let that lie spread. She exposed how he resented her fame, picked fights with her for no reason, and manipulated her emotionally. Fans found it suspicious that just when she moved on with Darren Pierre, Mufasa, details of their divorce suddenly leaked. It's clear that Iman is struggling to handle Teyana's new relationship, and she knows it. Her comment about getting her back blown out in peace wasn't just for fun. She knew exactly how it would get under his skin. And based on his history, it definitely did. People are saying that Iman is having a tough time because he's not attracting the same kind of women he used to when he was with Teyana. If that's true, it would definitely explain a lot about his recent behavior. But what do you all think? Do you believe he's struggling because he lost the lifestyle he had while married? Or do you think there's more to the story? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you all have to say. And while you're here, don't forget to check out the next video.